The following video is the second of a several-part review of the Game Boy console series. If you missed the first part, the Game Boy original review, click the annotation in the upper right corner or link in the description. Otherwise, keep watching for the Game Boy Pocket review. Thank you for your time, we hope you enjoy.
So for some of you, you might remember this console, you might not. I myself remember the advertisements for the Game Boy Pocket because they took the Game Boy and they crushed it down in the commercial and they were like, the Game Boy Pocket. And here one is. And here we have Pokemon Yellow, which appears to be almost the same exact color as this Game Boy. I've been waiting my whole life to do this. Oh my god.
It matches.
It's almost the exact same color. Way to go. Some things we can point out about the Game Boy Pocket is obviously it is much smaller compared to its older ancestor here. You know, it is significantly smaller, it's significantly thinner, and there's also one other bonus to it. If you can see the screens here, the Game Boy Pocket has a bit of a bigger screen. This is obviously a higher budget screen, a more advanced screen. And they also downsized the battery size. Instead of having 4 AA's, they went down to 2 AA's. So that also made it lighter, more durable, and once again it lives up to its name, Game Boy Pocket. It will fit in your front pocket as well as your back pocket without a problem.
I believe this was released in '96. It took them a little over half a decade to release a slimmer, better model of the original Game Boy. Another very interesting fact, Daniel just showed you that the color with Pokemon Yellow matches exactly, and there's a reason for that. Game Boy Pocket was released around the exact time as Pokemon.
In the United States. Pokemon Green actually came out about a year before Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow here in the States.
That's right. Originally it was Pokemon Red and Green in Japan, and then eventually they decided to make that green blue.
Yep, it became blue and red here in the States.
Yep, and then yellow came out afterward, and at some point they thought, well, why don't we have a whole bunch of different colored pockets? And I think the colored ones came after the first gray pocket, but the one we have with us is the yellow one, and as I said, you know, there's an obvious...
It's the exact same color. We can't tell the difference.
Yeah, exactly. They did this on purpose, guys. This was marketing, pure and simple right there. Like, oh, what color Pokemon do you have? Did you buy yellow? We have an exact yellow Game Boy for your Pokemon Yellow.
Yep.
Like the older Game Boy, I think we forgot to mention, all the Game Boy models have this port right here, which will allow you to transfer Pokemon back and forth. It allows you to versus each other in other games. I also forgot to mention that around this time, up to this point, before Pokemon was even released, almost all the Game Boy games were crappy ports of their console counterparts, especially ones that were on Super Nintendo, like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. They all got the crap, watered-down versions on Game Boy. Sometimes you'll get an oddity, sometimes you'll get something that was actually really good on Game Boy, that was either made for Game Boy specifically, or you would get a pretty decent port made by a trustworthy company, but those were so few and far in between, guys. I can't believe it took them this long to come up with colored cartridges, because all the cartridges before this one were all
gray,
just like the consoles.
The Nintendo gray.
The cool thing about the Pokemon games, other than the fact that they released at the same time as the Pocket, is because they're designed specifically for Game Boy period, can still be played on the original Game Boy. So, final verdict on this thing. How well does it hold up? It holds up better than the original one. I'll say that.
That's for sure. I'm gonna probably give it a solid 4 because it does hold up a bit better than the original in my opinion.
I would say this one is definitely a 5. So 4.5.
Okay.
Thank you for watching the second of a several-part episode of the Game Boy console series. If you liked this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Tune in next time for the Game Boy Color review. See you then.